Hey, what's up guys? Charlie here. Welcome back to Prison Architect, where we have a pretty serious money problem right now. We're making $343 a day still. We were losing money, but I figured out why we were spending so much with our, what was it, the programs? Programs, yeah. Foundation education cost a lot of money. I think I'm gonna actually stop this. It's gonna make us make a little bit more per day. 643 now. I know they're interested in it. Well, now there's no one interested. Never mind. So that's good. We have two people interested in kitchen and hygiene, and only one finished. So I can get rid of the second kitchen and safety and hygiene class as well. That should help a little bit. So now it's 743 a day. Okay, so we're managing money here is what we're trying to do. Now I'm going to do a couple of things in this episode that a lot of people probably won't agree with, and that's just going to be kind of the way it is. It's pretty risky, but I think if I've mapped it out properly and timed it properly, it should be all right. So first thing I'm going to do, and this isn't the thing I was talking about, but first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into everyone who's maximum security, and I'm going to turn them to normal. So I'm going to, in a way, kind of forgive them for being whatever they did in the prison that got them converted to max. That action's going to be forgiven-ish. If I can find them all, which I don't think I can. While you were away, I did something really quick before I booted up the game. I put this wall in. It was a fence still. And then I marked it as staff only. I didn't have it marked as staff only, and I actually had a person I had a prisoner work his way around here. I watched him the whole way. I was like, what is he doing? Worked his way all the way around here, came up here, and then went through the staff door as the cook was bringing supplies into the kitchen, walked through the staff door, and then made it, attempted to escape through this door. And luckily, we had, there was a guard, right over here, and he came through the kitchen and, got him, and, whatever. So, that was, he started beating on this door. I was like, that was a close escape attempt. I mean, if he would have got through there, it's just a straight run right there. Done. So we're going to have to fix that too, but I mean, marking this as staff only will help a little bit too, I think. So, do I have the other thing I just noticed is that I don't actually have a metal detector from here to here, right? I should have some sort of a security here, right? Through here, right? So I'm going to have to look into that as well. Anyway, so what we're going to do in this episode is we're going to get this area here sorted out, or at least get this started, because I need to expand. I need more prisoners. That needs to happen. But in order to do that, we need money. So let's take a look at the grants. Cell Block B wants me to expand to have a 50 prisoner capacity. Probably not going to be able to do that without taking a bunch more on a loan, which I'm going to take a loan anyway, and you'll see in a second. Inmate nutrition research. I keep saying I'm going to do this, and I haven't done it yet. So let's do that. There's no cancellation cost or repayment here. So if I don't, that's weird. This one I can cancel it and get rid of it without any penalty. Well, whatever. I get $15,000 for completing this. So let's go to policy, and I'm gonna go low, and I'm gonna go. Yeah, let's go like this. Yeah. So nutritional policy, meal quality or meal quantity is low. Meal variety is low. This is going to cost me $2 a day to feed the prisoners. Okay. And actually, I didn't even do search. Oh, I need to do search stuff too. If you're found with tools, you get your cell and your persons. You know what? This is it right here. You get caught with one of these, I'm going to search you. Intoxication, I'll search you. Serious injury, we'll do this. Attack the staff, that gets you there. Attacked prisoner, that'll get you probably just that. Escape attempt, we'll do both. And destruction, we'll search you. So if you get stopped and do something wrong, we're going to search you. That's just the way it is. Okay. There we go. So pause it right there. We got this guy here that's maximum security. Let's get him normal. And we've got Bird. Yep. He's going to be normal as well. Okay. And I think that's... Actually, I think there's one more. I think there was 4 prisoners. Yeah, Ashby. And I don't know where he is, but sleeping in a cell maybe? I don't know. Oh, speaking of cells, deployment, let's make sure that these are now medium security. So we don't have to deal with that. Okay, let's turn the time acceleration up. We're making 1,000 a day, now 805 a day. Wonder why that changed. Oh well. We're making some money in a day, that's good. And right now, we're only serving one meal. I think I have to do this for a whole 2 days in a row. Oh boy. Well, I'm going to take 2 new prisoners in when the intake comes. And actually, let's take 4. We'll take 4 more. And so I'll get a little bit of money there too, and that'll help too. But what I'm probably going to end up doing is, and this is the part that people probably won't agree with, or probably will be like, well, that's risky. The maximum bank loan right now that I can take is $62,500. I have a 5.6 credit rating. I have 150 interest per day, but I can borrow up to a maximum of $62,500. Now, if I do that, my interest per day is going to go way up too, so I'm probably going to be at a net loss. But it will give me the funds to expand this whole area here. And that will allow me to bring in more prisoners, which will expand both the cash flow in the short term on intake, as well as my daily cash flow money in per prisoner, because I am paid per prisoner. So the more prisoners I have, the more money I can make and generate. Of course, the costs go up with more staff, but that's not the point. So I think what I want to do here is I want to get this expanded too. In order to do that, I'm going to pause it really quick. And I'm going to come down to building and brick, or for foundations. And I'm going to build this brick foundation here, like that. Now I have insufficient funds for this now, but if I borrow it, that would be 4,530. Then this one would be 5,850. We'll have 4350 or 3450 times 2, because we'll do this one too. Then these offices, which would be 2160, and then this is the chapel, which would be 550. So that would be more than enough money, I think, to build all of the foundations and to put all the beds and pipes and water and all that stuff in, because a lot of our utilities are already in place for this area. We've got the electricity is already running throughout all of these cells, so that's good. We have just a simple installation for hot water pipes to get the hot water in, so that's good too. Same thing here, electricity is already running through these cells. We just have to run the water, which is not going to be that difficult or expensive. Same thing down here, we have the electricity on at least this half. I actually have some electrical cables, so I should probably just run them like this, and then how about down this wall, like that, and then we'll kind of go over like that and over like that. And then we need electricity running into the chapel as well, so I guess we'll just kind of do that. And then down in here we'll need electricity too, but we'll focus on that when we build it. I can just lay the electrical lines now because I have them laying around in storage, so it'll be easy. Okay, so we need to generate money. We're only at 386. Ooh, I did spend some on electrical cables there. So I think that's what we're going to need to do, guys. I'm going to take a loan out, and a big loan, and get started on building this, because I think that's just the way we need to do it. I'll build it. The nutrition policy and stuff, the nutrition and stuff will go throughout the 2 days that we're building, and once this is done, we should have a big bump in money, or at least 15 grand, and I can use that 15 grand from the grant to pay off the loan and lower things after we've already got prisoners. So I think that's what we're going to do. So let's do that. Grants, and I'm just going to increase the loan amount to, let's say, shouldn't do that. Do one more? Yeah, why not? One more. Okay. So $56,000 is what we have, and we need to get things going on the build now, because we're going to be losing 1,663 per day. Ooh, wait a minute. Did I do that wrong? Should I have? Oh, I probably should have. No, it doesn't come out at midnight. It comes out a little bit every hour. I think that's how it works. Okay. I was like, should I have waited until midnight to take the loan out so I didn't have a... Yeah, all right. Anyway, so let's do that. Let's go to foundation, brick, and get that going. There we go. We're going to lay the brick foundation here as well. Then we need these two cell areas, these two cell areas, these offices, and this chapel. Now, I don't need the chapel yet, so actually let's hold off on the chapel. I don't need that yet. So I want to make sure I have the money that I need. Now, for this part up here, we kind of already have a start. So this is already start. Now, I remember the comments from the last video, and you guys were talking about these drains, and how I put them on the door. So when I played this game last time, and again, this is a couple of years ago at least, the last time I played this game, I remember that the drains didn't actually work if you put them under the shower head. They would stop water from passing through the square, but if it started in the square, it would just go out. So if I had put the shower head here, it would just make a mess and it would all go out of the cell. That's the way it was before. Well, apparently, shortly after I stopped playing, there was an update to Prison Architect that fixed that problem. So now drains actually will work under the shower head, and I didn't know that. So I'm going to dismantle this one, and I'm going to put in a drain here, 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 all along the wall here. This is where the showers will be for all of these cells. Okay? And you know what? The bed will be here, so toilet, shower here, as well as here. And we'll do that later when it comes time to. So that's where those drains are going to go. Now, we'll probably want to do is open up these doors. Lock open and lock open. Because I'm going to need my workers to go through here pretty fluidly. So then we're going to get objects. We're going to go doors. And let's put the jail doors in here. I don't know. I'm going to have to lock them all open, but I don't care. That's just the way it'll be. And then once they do that, we'll have them build the walls for these two, and these cells can be completed. But before that happens, though, let's do beds. And toilets. Like that. And let's do the shower heads. There. So if the internet is correct, and if your comments are correct, these drains should work as you'd expect, with the water from the shower going down the drain because it's underneath it. That's the idea anyway. We'll see if that actually happens. Okay, so I'll just let these guys build, and I'll come back when they're near done. Okay guys, so yeah, construction is pretty much complete on this section here. I do need to get utilities done, but these guys are going to keep building up walls and things through here that I'm having them do, or that I'm telling them to do. They're cleaning up things here. So let's take a look at utilities. We've got electricity. I can't speak. It's been a long day. We've got electricity running through all here, but we do need water. So let's do small pipes. And I'm going to run... I'll just do this. Yeah, I think this is... I don't know if this is more economical than... Is it? Actually, I'm not sure it is. Am I saving any... Like, two extras here. 2 extras here. I think it's all the same. I don't think there's any difference. I think it's all the same. So we'll just come off the main pipe here. And you know what? I could actually run. This side here is going to have their exit. Where's the exit going to be for these cells? Probably indoors. Yeah, inside. So since the exit for these, the doors is going to be on this wall, which means the beds will be here, and then the toilet and yeah, there'll be toilets like this. Okay. And then what I can do with this part is I'll just come in like, see, this is 2 extra pipes, this is 2 extra pipes, this is 2 extra pipes. This is also 2 extra pipes all the way through. But once we get to this part, then it becomes different. So like if I can go like this, here, then down, then probably just over like this. I don't think it really matters. That'll take care of the plumbing for these apartments, or for these, I'm calling them apartments because this is like a town. For these cells, That will take care of the water and the plumbing for that. We also need hot water, and this one's already hooked up because it's right on the pipeline, so that's good. So let's get hot water running through here. There we go. And we'll also need hot water running through here. Now, the exits for this area, the cell doors are going to be on this side and this side. If you haven't noticed, like I have like this pattern I like to do where the bed is facing sort of the wall, and then there's the door, and then so the toilet and the sink, or the toilet and the shower head are like in line with the door. That's how I have it done. I think probably prisoners would probably prefer it to be the other way around for privacy reasons, but like I don't know. Like something about me says that if I have a guard traveling through here, then their line of sight will be right to the toilet and they can see if they're digging or something. It's not really how Prison Architect works, but that's just kind of the way it is. Okay, so I've also got the walls built through here, but there's a gap through here. So I've built out the walls almost completely. There's one door, and I can actually get everything situated before I start laying in the jail doors, because the workmen can get from like to every room because I left gaps here. But I'm thinking that since these are all kind of installed now, all they need is the plumbing done. I'm just gonna go ahead and call these cells. So if I do that, if I ooh, no, because I can't close them yet. I don't think it's gonna take them too much hassle to do the plumbing. So I think we'll just go ahead and call them cells now. So let's unlock these, or rather lock them. It says lock open, so like unlock them open. That doesn't make any sense, but okay. So we'll do that. And then now they can be designated as cells. And I've also got this going in. These are the solitary cells, which I'll get to once this wall is built. I can go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and designate them rooms, cell. All right. That's going to up our capacity from 28 to 37. Okay, we're getting there. Now I need to designate them as medium security only. Do that. And actually, this isn't. That's not. These aren't cells yet, so we have to wait for that. Okay, so those are cells. They're ready to rock. People can live in there. And our prisoner capacity is upgraded. So now, 9 minutes before intake, I can upgrade this. So let's bump this up to 9. Let's say 10. Should I do 10? Let's do 10. So we'll bump that up to 10. That's gonna give us 10 grand. Now, I'm gonna pause it here because I've got this kind of laid out, and I've also got this huge cash flow problem, right? So what I need to do is I need to pay off some of this grant. So I'm gonna decrease the loan by paying off some of this. Now I've only got 5,000 left, but I'm only losing 358 a day now. So I'm able to pay off that loan, even though it helped me here. And then now the prisoner intake is inbound. So now we have the bus. Where's the bus? So the bus just entered our property, and now that the bus has entered the property, I'm getting paid a daily cash flow for each prisoner. So there's money that from the intake that was calculated first, and then once the prisoners are actually on my property, I start getting more cash flow. So now I have more money coming in, which is pretty cool. I think that's how that works. I might have said that in backwards, or I might have said that wrong, in which case either this will go negative again, or someone in the comments will tell me I'm wrong, but this is positive now, so that's the point. Cash flow is positive, and so is our balance. Now we still owe a lot of money, but we have a positive balance here, and that's important. So let's see if we can get some of these other things done. I don't have enough money to do a whole bunch, but our maximum for our loan, our credit rating is now 6.8, so our maximum for the loan is 90,000. I can increase this again if I need to and keep expanding this. I don't want to, though. I want to do the inmate nutrition research, which is, where's that? Serve a single low quality, low variety meal for 2 days. Oh, shoot, a single, oh. You guys in the comments are like, oh no, he's not gonna do it right. Okay, so I need to do a single meal. Well, That might work. Because technically, their eat time is now here. So let's see if that works. They're only allowed to eat once. Oh, I should have done this before taking in those 10 extra prisoners. Speaking of 10 extra prisoners, this is why I wanted to do it when we have a low population. Speaking of 10 extra prisoners, let's take a look at gangs. And nope, we still only have one gang member in the prison. And he lives here from the blue gang. Okay. Auto-saving. Good. We don't have any informants yet. And it's going to be kind of difficult for me to get informants because of the outdoor prison thing. But because you have to, you can recruit people. I'm gonna let it play on. You can recruit people to be your informants, your confidential informants, if you will, when they're under duress. In other words, like when they are in solitary confinement, you can recruit them. The problem with the outdoor, there he is. Hello. Hey, I need to get you. I saw him and I had to stop and get him. So now we have normal. Make sure all the cells are good. Yep, these are actually individual now. So I can have these be solitary. And then deployment says medium security. What was I talking about? The solitary confinement. You have to get them when they're in there. But the problem with the outdoor idea is that you can't see in there very well. When it's indoors, you get more lighting and you can kind of see it. But outdoors, I find like more often than not, I can't see whoever's in there. So I'll probably have to send a guard into the cell and then recruit them when the guard's in the cell. But we'll see. So these guys are still laying out the utilities for here. And it looks like the cell doors are going to stay open because it's free time. Is that how it works? Probably. Interesting. These are like grayed out now. Does that mean they're not installed? It's really odd. I don't know what's going on there. Let's pause it for a second. I can't install it there. But the jail door doesn't seem to... Interesting. Yeah, they can just get out. Okay, dismantle this door. Dismantle these doors and let's reinstall them. I don't know what happened there. That's really weird. Can we get that to happen? Yeah, okay, so they're taking the doors down. Okay, so there's definitely doors there, but like they're not closing. So let's put them in again. Let's put them in right here. And here. There we go. That was kind of a strange issue. Oh, wait, no, they're... Oh, install. See, now this is what I would expect to see. The grayed out install, right? Because they're preparing to install the door. But like before, that was actually installed. Like I could physically click on it and lock it open and tell it to open and stuff. So that was kind of messed up. Okay. Danger level's down quite a bit now, and it's decreasing. I have a feeling that's going to change once they've realized that they're not getting fed again today. That will probably change. Okay, so we've got working doors now, hopefully. That's good. Now, part of this one, prisoner acclimatization and engagement, is I get $10,000 when I complete this, and all I have to do is assign 3 prisoners to work in the kitchen. The problem with that, though, is that I only have 1 qualified prisoner to work in the kitchen. And I need 2 more. In order to do that, I need them to pass the course. So programs, kitchen safety, 8 are interested. Cool. 8 interested, only 3 have finished. Can I reschedule? There we go. So now we have 3 people in this course. Awesome. We also have 8 people interested in foundation education. Oh! Now, that'd be really good to get. That'd be really good to get, but it's so expensive. I don't think it's worth it just yet. I think I have to wait for that because it's just too expensive per session. But if they're interested now, maybe they'll be interested later, hopefully. I think that's kind of it, you know? I mean, this episode wasn't really the most action-packed thing in the world. So, I also want to get security going pretty quick here. Actually, you know what? I have a little bit of money. It's not much. It's just a tiny bit, but I think it might help us a little bit. If I was to get a... Actually, you know what? There's a lot of prisoners and not a whole lot of stuff in the yard. So how about we put a couple more weight benches in the yard? Do I want more phones? I think the phones are fine. This is starting to get pretty small. This canteen. So I think what I'm going to do is expand this area and keep this going and just keep grinding the money until I have enough to complete this part. I'm also going to want to build the chapel, which is right here. And I think next episode we're going to expand the canteen and also get working or get started on our workshop, because that is our money grab right here. These 2 workshops are going to be our money grab, and we're going to have, I think, more than 2. I might actually expand these plans down just a little bit to make a 3rd workshop. I think that's probably what I'll do. But anyway, I think that's pretty much all for this episode, guys. It's a little shorter, but I think it's, you know, it is what it is. We've got this expanded. We got a bunch of money from the loan, which I can't pay back now. I don't have enough. Look at credit rating, 7.5. The maximum loan is $122,500. So if I have money that I need, I can get it quickly. I'll have to pay it back, and I have to do it really. The more I borrow, the bigger project I need to have, like, right away, and I need to do it very fast. But overall, though, the needs look good. Exercise and family are the only 2 really things that are concerning. And, like, you know, we have visitation, and they have phones, so I don't see the problem. This is a potential problem. All these guys in one cleaning cupboard. Oh, man. Maybe I'll put a second guard in there just in case. 'Cause there's a lot of people working in the cleaning cupboard. And the place is kind of clean. So maybe I'll give them... Maybe we'll just do free time. I'll give them an extra hour of free time here, and I'll call that good. Because they have a job, so they have to work, but, like, there's nothing to clean, apparently. They've cleaned everything, which is kind of odd. They really clean everything? Let's take a few away. Let's just have 5 work in there. And we'll have 8 work the laundry. And then I can take 1 guard out of that room. Oh, and this isn't quite done yet, because I am going to have to do a fence through here, and then here. There'll be a fence there with a door, and then there'll be another fence up there like this. And then the doors to this whole area will be like this. Like that. So this whole area will get kind of like closed in like that. And then the guards, when I do patrols, they'll be patrolling around these outside areas like this here. So it's kind of like it's indoors, but it's outdoors still, because they're still going to walk outside in the weather when they go anywhere. That's still a thing. Look at them working so hard. So hard. We'll lock that door open for now. There we go. Okay. Well, that's this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Leave me your comments down below. Let me know what you think. Only 1 episode today. I've been every time I upload Prison Architect, I've been doing kind of like 2 per day. But yeah, I don't know how well that's going to go. Work's going to get me on Kerbal Space Program as well as Prison Architect. But do what we can. What's this guy doing? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Now wait a minute. The visitors are coming in through here? Whoa, that's not what we want. That's not what we want at all. I mean, they're still going to go through the metal detectors, but that's not what we want. Oh, I might have to change that. Okay, I'm going to have to change this. We're going to dump this door, dismantle this door. That's a staff door. Let's dismantle that and close that up. That's not what we want at all. So when they take the bodies out of the morgue, they'll take them right through the main entrance. They'll take them right through the main entrance. That'll be where they go. Eventually, that won't be necessary, and I can put a door back there. But I don't have the fences and stuff set up yet, and I don't have the money for that. Once I'm out of debt, I can start setting up that stuff. But I'm not out of debt for now. I keep prolonging this episode. I just keep talking. All right, we're going to go now. Thanks for watching. Like if you want more. If you like the series, want more. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you think I've earned it, that'd be great. This channel has grown a lot last month, so I'm really trying to pump out as much good content as I can. So anyway, that's all. I'm seriously done now. Bye.